Welcome everyone. Now we are going to have Jan Mevinsen presenting a Volto Intranet a success story.
Thank you. So, hello and welcome to my talk, Volto Intranet success story. My name is Jan Mevinsen. I work at Interaktiv GmbH in Germany. We are a full-service web agency, and we love to work with Plone. So the talk is about intranet project we done for our customer. So our customer is in construction engineering, has about 100 people. So the intranet is not really huge, but it's still intranet and an interesting project. So they have 100 people with 6 different departments. And the main usage of the intranet is to create and share information of technical documents and so-called wikis, and that they could edit and maintain the wikis in a collaborative workflow. So the talk will be in 2 parts. So first, I will tell you about some basic design decisions we made for workflows, search engine, and data structure. And later on, there will be a live demonstration with hopefully some interesting user experience choices we made. Especially, I remember our UX team always asking, can you do this with Volto? And we tried our best. Let's see. So the design decision for the workflow, the goal that we have is to have a collaborative workflow. So basically, every user should be able to create content. But the content needs to be verified at the end. So there's a group of editors verifying content created by all users. And there should be an option for discussing the content and discussing the editing process. And they wanted to have an automatic numbering of versions. So they have minor and major versions for their content. And one thing what was important for us is just to keep it as simple as possible, not to do too much. So basically, the decision we made obviously is user functionality Plone has to offer. So basically, Plone is just great for creating workflows. And we could use Plone discussions for collaborating and discussing content editing during the creation process or updating process. For version numbering, we added a version field to our content types and added a subscriber, which then updates the version numbering. So a rough diagram of our workflow is as follows. So it's not everything, but the main thing. So everyone could create content, and the initial state is in work. If the editors are like the content and they could get the content to release control so that the editors could decide if the content is good enough and verify it, or if it should go into a discussion and needs to be talked about in group. From the discussion state, it could still be decided that the content is okay and could be verified, or it would be get back to work. And the only state in which content could be edited is the in-work state. If content already is verified and needs an update, it could be set back to the in-work state and re-enter the release control loop. For each verification of the content, a new major version is added, and for each other workflow sense action, minor version is added to verify the flow. So another design decision is to use a search engine and to use a Solar search engine. So what we wanted is to have something that has a good performance, which has the ability for us to use faceted filtering and advanced search options an enterprise search engine has to offer. And the good thing about Solar is that it's good, and there's good and tested implementations in Plone. So we decided to use Solar and wrote a custom REST API service, but one that is based on collective Solar. So basically, we could use the functionality and configuration options through the control panel of collective Solar, but still do our specific individualized categorized search, for example. The next thing is the data structure. So what we want is that the users are able to find everything, but with as few clicks as possible. And so we decided to use a flat data structure so that people don't have to navigate through a folder structure, but instead of use only search for navigating the content. So basically, we have only 3 folders that themselves don't have subfolders. So we have one for media content, like files and images. We have one for news and one for our wiki content. And all the content navigation is done by search. So we use faceted filtering and lots of keywording, the text search of Solar, and for the views of our folders, we use preset searches, for example, so that you will only get media content in the media folder or only wiki content in the wiki folder. So next up would be live demonstration. So I thought it's better to see the user experience when acting as a user in the live site. So first of all, it is intranet, but it should still be available through the web. So we decided that a user that is not logged in mostly sees nothing and only gets to the login screen. When I log in as the user, some nice password. When I log in as a user, I'm redirected to the dashboard, which is the like the central part. As you can see on the dashboard, it's already a lot of information. So basically, everything that is new or might be interesting to the user will be displayed on the dashboard. For example, news could be updated and set as important news, and important news will be shown on the dashboards. Then there's a listing of the newest verified wiki content, and a list of wiki content that needs to be processed by the editors. And as well, we have a listing of the latest comments. So you always see what kind of discussions are going on about content. So I'm opening one of the wiki pages. Hopefully the right one. I had one with more. Yes, this one. So the wiki pages have their own content type, but basically we use water blocks to create the pages. Um, on the right side, you can see which user has created it and for which location it is set. On the left side of the content, there's a table of contents that is navigational, so I could click it and get an anchor navigation. This table of content is created automatically by reading in the headings. And as interesting idea, so because content could be very long and quite a lot, and if people are only searching for, say, specific things, for example, if they only search for images, the block types could be filtered. So basically, only show me images, only show me text, or only show me a download block we created. So even if the blocks are getting like a lot, we could filter them, filter the rendering of the blocks. So if user might like the content, it could be added as a favorite. Yes, and it's then available as a favorite in the navigation. When I click it, and it could be removed as a favorite. So we have a user, not really folder, but a user listing. So if anyone want to contact his colleague or get information about the colleague, it's available, and you can see what is the telephone number or contact information, what is the person doing, or what is the person's job and name, and it shows all the roles the user has. And this user list could be filtered, for example, for location. Maybe user B is in Aber or a search in Sindorf, or the departments where the users work. And additionally, what's interesting is so the search. We have on top the faceting, where we can just use keywords and automatically detected formats of media content. If, for example, we only select wiki content, only wiki content is shown. One decision we made is that if we show the wiki content, we show the results for for the search, or explicitly for each, so separately for each review state. Might be more interesting for media content. So we have two content items as a verified state, two that are in Freigabe, and four that are still in work. And I could use additionally the text search. So, and one nice thing is that if someone really liked the search and that they do and wanted to make this do this search repeatedly, they could save the search options and something that we call collections. So it's not really the same as the Plone collections, but it works in kind of a same way. So we kept the name collection for us. I could call it just my search. And have my search as a new collection. So if I wanted to have my search repeated, I just can click on my saved search and have so something like every user could create their own set of collections and repeatable searches. So, and if someone wants to add content, I already told that we have this flat data structure, so it's just quite easy to add content. So you don't have to think about where to add content. You just have to select what content you want to have. For example, if you want to add a new wiki, it's just one click. And we use Volto's templating for pre-defined headings. Each wiki needs to be for each wiki department needs to be selected, and we could select other keywords like thema or type, and basically could with a title. It's save the content, so it's quite not only the way of getting the data is short, but also the way of creating data because of the flat data structure. So. So I don't know how much time I needed, but thanks for listening. So, are there any questions?
How much of this is available as separate add-ons?
Yes, that's a good question. I think the download block is not available yet, but could be made available. The problem is our user experience team was very creative, and we had to shadow a lot of components and a lot of the main components, and shadowing them for different usage. So it's kind of a bit problematic to have it like pluggable then, or generalization would be complicated. But maybe it's gives some ideas what is possible. And
I mean, something like the save searches collections thing, that would be a super cool separate add-on.
Yes, I think that would be a nice. So what we have is we for searching we use the Redux store, and also search parameters are stored in there as well. So it might be with a combination of maybe a service written for like collective Solr to have a service that's for the REST API, and some connections actions into reducer for the Redux store. But maybe a whole thing that might be possible, yes.
I think that's all. So thank you, everyone.
Okay.